this is Divine Lea Goddess, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you are seeing me, it is never a coincidence with seeing me, whether you are subscribed to me or not. All right, spirit, when spirit has a message, spirit has a message. Okay, so we are going to just get into a channel here. Whenever you are seeing me is when you are meant to see me. All right, I manifested you here. Of course, always use your intuition to see if the messages are for you. All right, but I am gonna get straight into this message for y'all. What do you guys need to know at this time? Okay, I am going to use my astrology gift. So I do read astrology. I am an intuitive astrologer. I'm a psychic, a medium, a practitioner. Okay, all of that good stuff. A goddess. All right, so I am going to channel the energies of what my spirits have for me, for you guys watching. Okay, so what does the viewer need to know? What do they need to know at this time? What confirmation? What messages? Clear and concise messages, please, for the viewer. Ashe, ashe. Thank you. All right, so we got 9th house, Sagittarius, the moon. Okay, so off rip, they are showing me the area of life, which is the 9th house. Okay, so spiritual growth, spiritual expansion. All right, a spiritual journey or a spiritual quest. So intuitively, from what I'm seeing, all right, they're showing me a spiritual quest, spiritual journey that you guys are on, and this has led to an ascension when it comes to your mind, your belief systems, your faith. The 9th house has everything to do with the higher mind, higher learning, education. 9th house is seeking out what you are seeking out. So this is showing me that you guys could be seeking out information, seeking out knowledge. All right, you guys could be from cultural backgrounds, or especially like your lineage, your ancestral line is coming up intuitively to me with this. Family, your internal world, okay, your personal life has maybe influenced certain, beliefs, actions, risks, even certain wounds here. Okay, when it comes to certain journeys, I feel like you guys have been on long journeys, Sag, or something to do with travel, or something to do with culture. Okay, your growth, your spiritual growth. They're wanting you to know that you're growing. Someone needs reassurance that they're growing. Someone needs reassurance that the answers that they're seeking out is coming or is readily available to them. Someone needs to know that the information that they are learning, okay, and what they're educating themselves on is actually bringing and expanding their life, okay, is bringing them fulfillment. I just feel like there's wounds surrounding perseverance, being burnt out on a journey here. If someone here needs some type of reassurance, and I am here to give it to you. Okay, let's see, what does the viewer need to know? Wow, Venus's values. Okay, so there's something about your values you need to know, is what they're showing me. Venus, your feminine energy. Okay, so Venus is attraction, magnetism. This has everything to do with your receiver energy, your feminine vibrations, your pleasures, even your relationships. All right, material resources. Let's see in what way with this Venus energy, please. Wow, Venus and Saturn, which 2 planets. So I feel like there's a need for really discipline, okay? Discipline and structure, and being realistic about your values, okay? About the things that you're wanting to attract, about your self-worth also, about your feminine energy. Saturn makes everything real, okay? That's why I'm saying to be realistic and really build on your values, building on your values is significant. They're also saying that there could be certain tests surrounding your values as well, and it could be corresponding to your love life, okay, your relationships, platonic or romantic. There could be, there may need to be a boundary surrounding certain connections. Because some of you may feel restricted or limited when it comes to certain values or certain resources or certain investments here. And it could be because of, certain relationships or certain insecurities. Now I'm seeing Pisces. Yeah, Saturn in Pisces. Pisces, your compassion, your psychic ability. Okay, so Pisces is very gentle, imaginative, empathetic, forgiving. All right, really wise, just very loving and inspiring here. Okay, so there's a need for being more realistic about your emotions and feelings in your own spiritual growth and journey. And building on positive emotions here, surrounding your values, surrounding your relationships, surrounding your pleasures, and the things that you love to indulge in, okay? And first house energy, which is your rising, which is, yourself. This has everything to do with opening new doors for yourself, and how you express yourself is really significant here. Your independence, your leadership qualities, your own self-awareness, and your outward behavior is what's coming into play here. They're saying that there's just a need for you to build more so on yourself, your confidence, your self-esteem, valuing yourself more and loving on yourself more, and setting necessary boundaries with certain relationships, or certain values that no longer serve the new direction that you're wanting to go in general. Okay. Wow, powerful message. Let's clarify some of these with tarot. First house energy is Mars, Aries ruled. So this is, your actions. Someone's actions is coming into play here. I do feel like this is the collectives. Saturn also slows things down here. So there's just a need for you to slow down when it comes to how you approach certain, things in your life, how you act or react to certain things. All right. Venus also kind of tells me there's influences of you wanting to receive certain values here. Maybe it has been slowed down by Saturn's energy, or maybe it has been kind of like there's resistance or limitations here. Some of you just overall feel limited here in what you can and cannot do for yourself or in your life. This corresponds with your desires and your dreams. I also feel like this corresponds to your personality trait, where you could be very forgiving and very kind. All right, very sensitive or really emotional or just really generous. Okay, you have a divine connection to the spirit is what they're showing me. Okay. I also see this first house energy next to Pisces. So you guys could be dancers, or you could be like, there's surrounding your feet or your toes. Like your feet are significant. Maybe you guys need to get up and like dance, because feet dancing has to do with Piscean energy, to kind of get your energy to flow more in some way. The feet is really significant to you. I'm also picking up a Pisces rising. So you could have a Pisces rising, okay, or there's a Piscean energy. Piscean energy around you or inside of you is kind of definitely being activated. That's for sure. Yeah, they want you to be more self-aware for sure, especially when it comes to your emotions and how you express your emotions in yourself. Okay, and allowing yourself to receive is necessary. Yeah, they want you to build on your, they want you to build on your intuition, build on your psychic abilities as well, and continue to build on your dreams, okay? Continue to build on your emotional world is what they're showing me. I feel like there's certain tests and lessons surrounding your, for some of you, it could be your money, because Venus could be your money or certain resources or possessions, or it could be your love life. You know, your relationships, platonic or romantic, okay? I also feel like these relationships are influencing you to build and set boundaries with yourself and your own behavior. Some is growth producing, that's for sure. Clarify this first house energy, please, Spirit. Yeah, there could be impulsivities, honestly, surrounding your emotions and how you feel about a journey that you've been on. Okay, ninth house has everything to do with growth. Sag and ninth house is growth. So this has a lot to do with growing from. Something is burning you guys out though. Yeah, so how you feel about yourself, what you are nurturing within yourself. You know, the Chariot is about forging forward. So I feel like you need to forge towards yourself here, okay? Your own needs. Cancer is about your needs. Your emotional needs, your physical needs, okay? Spiritual needs. Cancer is about trust. So you need to accept and trust yourself more is what they're saying here. How you feel about yourself is so significant right now. More self-care is very much so necessary. In Scorpio, purging, releasing, and transforming. The transformation of the self, which the sun is physical manifest here. So there's something that's coming is what they're showing me. Okay, this transformation of the self is what's coming here, and the past is what is influencing this transformation as well. And I see like a lot of very much so powerful sense of emotion and feeling within how you feel about yourself. What is this? This is meant to empower you, okay? This is meant to empower you. The sun is out here twice, which is creating a more positive vibration and confidence here within the self, and being consistent towards what's healthy, health and wellness here. Certain patterns, routines, prioritizing your health is what's significant. Prioritizing what's healthy, because there's 4 of Pentacles. 4 has to do with building on certain physical patterns here and getting more organized within the self. I also feel like there's a lot of holding on to certain self-criticisms or wanting to be too perfect, kind of being overly critical and judgmental of the self, and that influences you to do the same to others here. The sun being out twice, there could be like a certain way in how you're physically expressing your personality is what is coming up here, okay? There's like a holding on to certain patterns, holding on to certain mindsets, okay? Holding on to maybe a lifestyle, or holding on to certain habits. Maybe there's an energy of you overworking yourself, or you being too overly fixated on physical appearances or the physicality of yourself, okay? There's like a lot of holding on to certain attachments, physical attachments here. So this has everything to do with transforming and releasing and letting go. So there can be a flow of energy is what I'm seeing with this, okay? Clarify this 4 of Cups. Yeah, Saturn again, Saturn out twice. So I feel like you guys, honestly, you guys are being tested right now. You're very much so being tested at this time. To focus and maybe concentrate here on saving your energy, saving your time, saving your money. investing on your investing on your needs instead of wants, being more disciplined and structured in how you act, or with your body, with your health, with your vitality, okay, with your own self-improvement and development. This is what you need to become more aware of, is what they're saying. The sun is out here 3 times, which the sun brings physical manifest. It brings physical expression. It brings awareness. It illuminates. It shines light. It brings attention to things, okay? So honestly, I feel like the spirits are saying that there's a need for you guys to bring attention to yourselves, because the sun 3 times, y'all, the sun in Cap, the sun in Virgo, and in Scorpio, all of these themes, okay, they want you to bring more attention to yourself, more attention to your own patterns, your own self-improvement, your own, what's healthy, okay? You're, bringing attention to discipline, structure, self-control, and prioritizing your responsibilities or obligations here, okay? Taking ego out of it. Setting boundaries with, being all over the place. Gemini is very versatile, okay? It could be really scattered energy. So just really focusing on one thing at a time, and not overstimulating yourself and rushing yourself, especially when it comes to your ideas, when it comes to the opinions of other people needing to be validated, especially for some of you, it's from like a parent or something. The first house speaks of the beginning of life, so your spirits may want you to reflect on your childhood or the beginning of life in some way, shape, or form here. I feel like there's a parent that's really significant to you that could have talked to you in a certain way. Okay, I'm seeing a parent. A family is significant, specifically maybe a mother figure, or it could be a father, because I see sun out 3 times. But they want you to understand and become aware of how certain influences of this parent or authority figure has molded your personality in some way, or molded you to think about yourself in a certain way, okay? They may have said certain things to get in your head, or maybe their opinions you took as a fact. Maybe this has something to do with validation. I just see a lot of overstimulation and just scattered energy, like focusing on too many different things at once. There needs to be more boundaries in that, okay? Needing to be validated from other people here. Okay, I feel like this comes from a certain parent that you have, okay, because it affects how you think, okay? It affects your mental world, how you think about yourself. So it's important for you guys to work on your own self-improvement, your own self-development, and work on your focus and concentration when it comes to yourself, because I feel like there's a lot of like, there's a lot of distractions for one. And I feel like Virgo out, you could be a person that's just very helpful, okay? Maybe you're wanting to always fix other people's problems. Maybe you're always wanting to solve things for other people, or you're being of service in some way in routine towards other people, okay? Which there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe it's something that you do for work even, okay? You guys are helpers. You guys are fixers. You guys are problem solvers, and people usually come to you for these things. But I feel like there's a need for you to stop burning yourself out, because that's the first thing that they showed me, especially when it comes to your own needs versus others. This is learned behavior from family, from parents, okay? That's why Saturn is out as well. I feel like it's specifically the mother though, okay, with these 2 themes, all right? But this has a lot to do with your self-improvement, okay? Not burning yourself out, overworking yourself here, savoring your time and energy, grounding your energy, okay? Scorpio is also shared. I feel like you guys are always sharing your energy in some way. Sharing yourself is what I'm getting. And they're wanting you guys to set more boundaries with that. That's why you've been more tired or burnt out or annoyed or angry or frustrated lately, or just like maybe you're feeling restricted, or maybe you're feeling unworthy or something here. Venus is the first card I've seen out. So your values, your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-love, your feminine energy needs to be nurtured. You need to build on that at this time is what they're showing me. All right. Show me more, please, for the viewer. Jupiter. Okay. So, this is more positive than, like, I'm not going to say, like, I'll say this. Saturn is considered a a malevolent planet. Okay. So, it could be a little bit, like, hard or challenging when Saturn shows up. So you guys could be going through for sure a test, a challenge here, but it's they want you to learn from it. It's showing you some type of lesson surrounding your relationship, surrounding your values and self-worth, okay? And kind of taking the lead and being more independent and being the leader that you are, that pioneer energy. Some of you here, I feel like independence right now would really create a lot of fulfillment for you in your life. Focusing on yourself right now is going to create a lot of fulfillment to you. It's going to bring you a lot of value here, okay? But I feel like that's the biggest lesson because you guys have a big heart and you guys are so kind and forgiving here, all right? I see Jupiter as Sag energy. You guys are definitely learning some type of knowledge, wisdom. There's benevolent energy coming towards you. Okay, I see growth and expansion here on a spiritual level. So there's spiritual growth here. Okay, you guys are learning some type of knowledge and wisdom that is going to create expansion and growth for you. Okay, so I do see a spiritual journey, spiritual growth. Okay, good fortune. You indulging in something that is bringing you some type of higher learning or luck or synchronicity. Okay. So they want you to expand on your knowledge, okay? They want you to expand on the things that you've been learning. Your wisdom here, okay? Wow, Jupiter retrograde. Interesting. Yeah, this is about making revisions, all right? Spiritual growth. This has everything to do with your spiritual growth, like reassessing your belief systems. Reassessing or reconsidering your goals, reconsidering your faith, reflecting more on faith, revisiting education or your higher self, your higher mind, higher learning, just adjusting your aspirations, adjusting that positive energy. It's like reviewing your belief systems as a whole. Reviewing your journeys as a whole as well. Is it growth producing? Is it growth producing in your life? Using the knowledge as well. Because look, usually when Jupiter retrograde, Jupiter speaks of learning things that you are seeking out, learning some type of knowledge and wisdom. But with retrograde, things tend to bring up past influences. So they are saying that there's certain things that you've already learned from the past here. Utilize the things that you've learned from the past here, from past journeys here, to help you in the current journeys now. Okay, utilizing your past, all right? There's certain information that you've already learned, knowledge, wisdom, whether this be like actually doing research, belief systems, religion, or whatever the case may be. You've already learned these things, okay? Time to backtrack and revisit these belief systems because this is what's going to help you expand. This is what's going to bring you a lot of luck right now. Look at the sun on the bottom, y'all. The sun, okay? One more, please. Wow, Neptune retrograde. It's giving back to the basics. It's giving regression. It's like intuitively they're saying it's time for you guys to go back. Okay, look, sextile on the bottom. I can't make this up, y'all. This is what's gonna bring you, all right, great potential, harmony, growth, support, positive influences, positive interactions, progress, development. Okay. And even Neptune, also Neptune being such a spiritual planet, it also has a lot to do with spiritual reflection, illusion, clarity, okay? Reflecting on certain illusions, reflecting on, you know, dreams, your visions, reassessing your dreams and visions. This is about a reality check, reviewing anything that you used to escape reality, reflecting on what's needing healing here, you know, reviewing spiritual growth, reflecting on empathy and forgiveness as a whole. So this has everything to do with your spiritual journey, y'all. Retrograde is revisions, revising, okay, reflecting, revisiting, relearning, reconsidering, okay. All of these themes are in correspondence to a journey, correspondence to knowledge, wisdom, correspondence to growth, okay. Any area of your life here, okay. If it's not creating growth for you spiritually, it needs to be, there needs to be boundaries. I feel like retrograde here, some of you guys could be going through repeated experiences in certain areas of your life here. And that corresponds to the influences of your own actions, okay? So there's a need to really, you know, reflect on what's no longer working on a spiritual level, okay? Is it growing you? Are you learning from it? Are you able to use the things that you learn to implement it in your life so you can grow, okay? But I will leave it there. Let me know if this is helpful, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in and seeing the value in my gifts. I really appreciate you. Me and my spirit team appreciates you. But you guys, you can subscribe to my channel for one, okay? You're gonna want to subscribe. Everything is in the link in my bio. If you are interested in learning astrology, learning more about the basics of astrology, if you love my readings, I do have a Patreon where I go into the energies for each month, astrologically and spiritually. So if you're interested in that, link in my bio for my Patreon, and as well as booking a reading with me down below. And my website, everything that you need to know will be down below. But help your girl out by giving this video a like if it resonated. All right, give me a comment or a subscribe. I would appreciate it. But until next time, much gratitude, much love from DOG. But bye for now.